Yeah. Dude, doesn't it seem like every day more and more of these freaking go look at the sounds in StreamYard and like I swear we're losing, like they're just deleting stuff.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
For some odd reason I feel like we're missing a bunch. That is weird.
Unless Steps deleted those things, like you don't have like the Undertaker gone.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, like
I wanted to play this one. The champ is here. I was going to start off with that because Patriots are back, baby. Anyways, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's Cricket, my wonderful co-host from sportsfix.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Let's be honest. We're going to talk about football today. I'm just going to give you a heads up. If you need to grab a cup of coffee because it's early in the morning or something, you don't want to hear me talk about the Patriots, we're going to talk about the Patriots first. Big win last night. That's a Super Bowl worthy win last night.
Mm-hmm.
We back, baby. We back. But, Crick, how you doing today?
I'm all right this morning, sir. I'm all right. Won some bets yesterday. Bet the halftime tie in the Patriots-Ravens game last night. I'm pretty sure it's the first one of those I've ever hit. I've tried a few here and there. I don't fire at them a lot. Every now and then I get a wild hair in my ass. I'm pretty sure it's the first one I ever hit, man. It felt pretty good. I ain't going to lie. So I'm all right this morning, man.
What kind of odds are you on that one?
I had plus 950 on that one, sir.
Atta baby.
Yeah, man.
You're feeling good today?
I put $5 American on it to win 52.50.
We'll take it.
We love it.
We'll take it. I'm feeling a halftime tie tonight if you're getting froggy.
I'm thinking about going back to the well, sir.
You had a lot of halftime times yesterday.
I ain't gonna lie. It feels really good to hit those. I see why Patriot and Piss ain't like them so much because you hit one, it's so satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're lucky that Drake May helped you out because the Patriots about to kick a field goal at the end of the half, and he decided to fumble the damn ball.
I saw that. I kind of forgot I bet it. I walked inside right because we and SD were outside, and I walked inside to do something, and I came back through and I saw him get sacked, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks. They're not going to get their field goal." And then all of a sudden, it dawned on me. I was like, "Dude, good. I bet the halftime tie. We need the 10-10. It came through, easy peasy. We love it."
Good morning, SC DB. We're going to talk about the most egregious no call on a clear defensive pass interference I've ever seen in my life. Which game was that? And yes, we'll talk about it. Good morning, Gas Station Burrito. He says, good morning, Will. Suck my nuts, Tampa Bay. I think it's good morning, Will. Suck my nuts, Tampa Bay. Keep pounding.
Pounding. Yeah, there we go. I love it.
Good morning, C. Right. Got any props for the Blue Field Bowl today? Oh, you mean the famous Idaho Potato Bowl? You don't need a prop. You just need to bet the Cougs, baby.
The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Let's go, baby.
Oh, I must have missed this play.
Oh, dude, this was ridiculous. He literally is tackling him for like 5 yards, hanging on him, going up, and then like he goes to catch the ball. Like they should just call defensive PI and be done with it. But he goes to catch the ball and he's like falling down. He's bobbling at something. It just kind of pops up. He never secures it. And Marlon Humphrey, never mind the fact he's just tackled him before the ball got there. Ball's popped up, so he just smacks it away. And they just ruled incomplete, man, because he never really controlled the ball. But he is literally tackling him for 3 to 5 yards on that play. It is probably the worst non-called PI I have ever seen in my life.
There's a lot of bad calls yesterday in all the games.
Yeah. How do they suck so bad? I don't understand it.
I don't know. Check their
I told this dude that. I said, I was watching football yesterday. I feel like I watched way more of refs huddled up. Like the overall amount of time, I watched way more of refs huddled up talking about bullshit than I did actual football yesterday.
This right here, we were talking about this right before we went live. The BS roughing the passer call on the Patriots in the half. It was on that Mark Andrews play where he threw the ball forward. I feel like that one was 100%. The refs were like, "Hey, I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah,
we're about to hit halftime. No one's about to score. Let's just say offsetting pin." Like they were just like, "What can we do?"
Halftime tie. What are we doing? I mean, I've never seen like you see that in the games when you're losing, you have to have some crazy play. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do some stupid shit like that in a tie game right before halftime. It should have been the Patriots ball right there, and they should have got that field goal and screwed my halftime tie. And then I would have hated Mark Andrews' guts this morning.
I hate Mark Andrews because he didn't get in the damn end zone, dude. What are you
bummed.
doing?
Dude. Quit betting on that guy.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, if the Patriots lose this game because they go down, the Ravens go down to score last minute, I go, it better fucking go to Mark Andrews. Because I had Kyle Williams and Mark Andrews parlay together to win like $950.
Dang.
So I was like, and I had a bet on Mark Andrews in general too. So it would have been like over $1,000. So I'm like, if they do it, my Patriots lose, it better be because of fucking Mark Andrews.
I'm ready for him to make Mark Andrews and Jake Ferguson fight like they did Jake Paul and damn Joshua there. That's what I want to see. Mark Andrews and Jake Ferguson out there in the ring, dude. Because those guys kill me every time I bet on them.
Good morning, Sir B. James. Good morning, Sporting. Dude, Sporting's alive with 3 survivor entries. It's got a chance at 58K and 50K, dude. Got just piss X. It's got 2 weeks left.
He's sharp as a tack, bro. I'm telling you.
Super sharp. Jamie's here. Good morning, Jamie. How we doing? Or good afternoon to you. Same covered that one. Well, we're gonna get into all the games. We're gonna get into all that. Good morning, No Skin. Good morning, Blue. Let's see who else we got in here.
Did you say hello to SJ?
Yeah, I said Super James right off the rip.
Okay, my bad. Good morning to all you fine folks.
And pisses excellence. Pat's Rams Super Bowl this season. That'd be cool. I'd love to whip up on the Rams and let Stafford win the MVP and Drake May win Super Bowl MVP. That'd be cool. Kind of would rather have the Pats play someone. Well, I'm biased. I have money on Pats Chicago Super Bowl. That would mean I want to see something different. I want to see something kind of frisky, you know, something.
God Almighty, it ain't that. It's not that far fetched anymore,
dude. We haven't seen Pats Bears Super Bowl since 1985. I think we're due.
That was the Super Bowl in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
We are due.
Good morning, Coco. Good morning, Coco.
Good morning, Coco. Good morning.
Let's see. Marlon looked around.
Hey,
he didn't get a
hey, hold on, Coco. The fiance's Browns almost got your Bills' ass yesterday. They were after us. We were gonna full run get that, and I was thinking, I was like, oh shit, Coco gonna have to do the laundry and wash the dishes for months, man.
Was he out in the garage watching it?
Yeah. Did you sit him out there? You
take our advice about switching spots when the Bills started sucking.
I'm telling you, that's a real thing, dude. I'll change jerseys, all kind of shit. I'll move in the living room to a different spot or something. Like if we're doing good and I'm standing in a spot and I move somewhere else, we start sucking, I'll go right back to that same spot and stand there for the rest of the game. Don't move.
Yeah,
we're totally affected.
Maybe my wife was like, "Why don't you watch the game out here?" Because I gave the TV to the kids because they were all behaving and whatnot. I was sitting in here. I had my door open and whatnot to like watch most of the Sunday night game.
Right.
Like, oh, they're not into the TV right now. You can put it on out here. So put it on out there, and then like a half hour later, and it's like she's trying to get the kids to wind down, and she's like, "Can we change this fucking game and put on something for the kids so they'll just sit on the couch?" I'm like, "You told me to come.
You made me come out here."
I'm like, "We're driving right now. It's a big third down." She's like, "Yeah, we're changing the fucking game." I go, "Okay, fine."
Yeah, it's time for Coco Melon.
And then she changes the game, and like 5 minutes later, the Ravens go up 11. I go,
"It's your fault. It's totally your fault."
Yeah, I go, "Yeah, now they're losing big because I'm not watching anymore." She's like, she just rolls her eyes at me. I about gave her a heart attack last night.
You should have just started stretching right there. Just start stretching the floor and everything. Be like, all right, I gotta go turn it on here. Gotta get ready. Limbered up.
I walked over to the little kitchen island and I pulled the game up on my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it over here. I don't give a shit.
I'll tell you what, man. It is pretty cool having access to all these games on our phones because we're able to see a lot of things we would have missed in years past.
What up, Andrew? Good morning. No, I about gave my wife a heart attack last night. So we put the boys to bed. We were down here, and we have the little monitors on them, and the boys are just freaking talking, like being loud and doing what they're not supposed to be doing. She's like, "Will you yell at them in the monitor and telling them to be quiet?" As she's like wiping down the kitchen and whatnot. So I walk over to the monitor and I pick it up, act like I press the button to talk to them. I was like, "Get the fuck down and be quiet." And she looked at me like,
"Yeah, I'll just play."
I was like, "No, I didn't press it. Because the boys, she just like, she didn't say a word for like 10 seconds. She was just like, "You made my heart race." I go, "It was a joke, Court."
It's funny. Haha.
Yeah.
Relax.
And then I yelled at the kids the right way.
Yeah, you yell the right way. Yeah. You just leave the sit down and shut up still happens. You just leave the fucks out of there and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's
Hey,
put your head on your pillow, go to sleep.
if we ever have to get like that, it ain't our fault. We didn't do it. That's on them because they're the ones messing up.
Oh, she was like, oh my god, because obviously we've never talked to our kids that way.
Mont, you're safe. Holy shit!
What's alive?
I've been thinking about you, Mont. I sent you a message on X and everything, man. I asked about you on the Wise Guy Roundtable yesterday. I was like, anybody talk to Mont? Checked in on him, welfare check or something. Mont, glad you're doing all right, man. Welcome in.
Sporting, give me a couple options of who you got left. I'll let you know. I don't know if you want to dip your toe with Tampa Bay, man, for Survivor.
I wouldn't trust those motherfucking bums. I told you I don't discriminate. I talk as much shit about my team as I do the rest of them. We're dead to rights. Dead to rights. It don't matter if we win next week. Carolina's going to beat us again down in Tampa, man. We're in trouble. I told you I was in trouble weeks ago.
I can't believe I went against my gut and took the fucking Tampa Bay and all my picks and stuff like that.
I didn't. I didn't. I bet the damn money line on the Panthers. I've seen that movie way too many times before, and I try to bet with my head, not my heart.
One entry has the Rams. Well, you're safe, my friend. You're safe.
Who they play?
They got some super fucking easy schedule left.
Dude, I didn't realize last night. I know the schedule has kind of been softer for the Patriots. I didn't realize that was the lowest win percentage. It's like their win percentage against the teams they played is like 375 or something like that. It's like the lowest since 1999.
Yeah, people say that, but it's like, okay.
There's no way to determine that. I mean, there ain't nothing you can do. You make the schedule every year. It's not your fault.
Still, when they went on that 10-game winning streak, they still were scoring 26 or more every game and holding teams.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that's not a good team. I'm not.
Yeah,
you still got to go on the road. It's still the NFL. You still got to win the games. All that stuff.
People
I just thought it was crazy that the teams they're playing play that bad when they're not playing.
And I don't want to hear anyone. I don't want to hear anyone talking any shit about. Well, Lamar went out, so you guys got another lucky break. I'm like, dude, Snoop Huntley came in and was playing as good as Lamar Jackson was, because Lamar wasn't playing all that fucking great outside that first drive.
What happened with it? I saw a little knee to the back or whatever, but
I don't know. He pulled his vagina again. I don't know.
I started to say, man, it's been fun to watch Lamar for some years and stuff like that, but I think that damn experiment and
that ship has sailed, dude.
I believe so, dude.
I think he made a business decision last night, but I don't think we're going to see MVP Lamar or anything anymore. I mean, he's getting too old.
It's just hard to sustain that, dude. I mean, to be that kind of athlete when you're as good as he has been, stuff like that, it's just hard to maintain that over some years, dude.
I can't wait for Sports Wars today. I hope everyone in the chat gives Beardo a ton of shit about washed up Derrick Henry. 128 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I tried to tell. I bet him 2 touchdowns. I told Beardo yesterday. I was like, "You're talking all this shit. I'm 100% betting Derrick Henry 2+ touchdowns."
Dude, I also can't believe that like Derrick Henry was doing everything for his team, and the last 2 drives of the game, they didn't put him on the field.
Well, and another, you could have done more. Hang on to the damn football. They were cruising right along. They drove down your throats that first drive, whatever. They're cruising right along on that second damn drive, and then he fumbles the ball, and it changes the whole dynamic of the game. Hang on to the football, you big monster.
And what did we say, Crick? If a team is down double digits in the fourth quarter, we just have to bet them. And guess what I did last? I was about to bet them, but we were putting the kids to bed. And next thing I fucking knew, before I was able to get the bet in time, my watch was like, Kyle Williams scored a touchdown. And I'm like, what? I didn't even get a chance to take him.
Did you know that the Patriots had not come back from 11+ down in the fourth quarter since the 28-3 game? They were down 28-9 in the fourth quarter in that game. That was the last time they came back from down 11+.
I believe it. I believe it.
Nuts.
Yeah. And Drake May finally hit over 300 yards. We bet that one. Beardo and I were all over it.
Let's go, baby.
And Drake May showing up. Shout out to Kyle Williams. He's a Coug.
Booyah.
You got me a nice little lick. I saw you're going to give me 12-1 on Kyle Williams. He a Coug, baby. He's a speed demon.
Dude, and you said you didn't see it, but that was a great throw and catch, bro. Drake May dropped it in the bucket, but Kyle Williams made a hell of a play for him, dude. It was just good football.
Dude, I am convinced that he is the most accurate downfield passer. Like, he puts the ball right where it needs to be, like, within a
You
6-inch window.
know what impresses me the most about him?
Hmm.
The way he can stand in the pocket with somebody barreling down in his face, and he'll still stand up and deliver a fucking strike and then just get blasted, and then he
Dude,
just hops up and goes back. That dude has no fear, bro.
he's so good at taking like, he takes every single second he can. He holds onto the ball for as long as possible, but gets rid of it every single time just to give his receivers enough. I was talking about it last night. You can't blitz him because he's the best against the blitz, but if you don't blitz him, you're giving him all
Pick
the
you
time in the
apart.
world to wait for someone to get open,
And
and he's gonna make the throw.
and he also reminds me of a young Matthew Stafford a little bit,
Oh,
the
yeah?
way he damn can just put that ball on a dime, where, like, there was a couple throws that, like, if he's an inch one way or the other last night, no good. Probably picked off or whatever, and he just that one on that he threw to Stephon Diggs on, I think, the 4th and 2 or something like that, the little out route there, where Washington completely read the play, dude. He jumped and everything. He broke before Stephon Diggs did, and Drake May threw that thing in the perfect spot, dude, and it missed his fingertips by, like, mere inches.
Oh, yeah, and, I remember that. It was that out route that they needed to pick up,
Yeah,
and they were talking about how Hamilton broke before Stephon even broke
he
out of
did,
his
man.
route.
I'm telling you, he was already breaking. Like,
He never had a chance.
you can't read that as a defensive back any better than dude did, and still couldn't get there.
Yeah, it was insane. Um, they did a good job showing this on the broadcast last night. He's gonna be the first player to ever, like, under the age of 25, I think it is. It's either his second year under age of 25 to lead the league in, completion percentage. He's at 71%.
It ain't that easy to lead the NFL in
And
completion
they're
percentage.
like to his credit, Chris Collinsworth was like, and it's not like he's just dinking and dunking.
No,
He's like, he's second in the league in, yards per completion, which is at,
and
like, 7.4.
and throwing 40 times a game and stuff. I mean, it's not like you're just throwing 10, 15 times a game. You're not Shadur Sanders in it here.
He's the reason why we win most of these games is because, like, last night, like, our offensive line continued. I can't wait for week 18 when we get our guys back. We had more guys go down last night, and I'm just fucking nervous. But he's so good at reading about, like, switching into protect him, and you got to give Josh McDaniels credit too about scheming up the right plays and whatnot.
Josh McDaniels is a terrible head coach. He's an
Yeah.
incredible offensive coordinator.
But yeah, Drake May just said, okay, well, I'm gonna take over this game and we're gonna win it.
I mean, that's straight up what happened, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
And that's a big win. You needed that one too. After you because everybody wants to talk about the week schedule, and you had the game last week, Buffalo, where you kind of blew it down the stretch. You needed a kind of get right spot. You didn't need that game to end with the Ravens going up by double digits and you not having a pulse. The comeback there, that could be the thing that kind of gets everybody feeling pretty good again, because it was kind of starting to feel like, okay, are we a little bit fraudulent? But that win last night on the road, that's a big comeback, man.
We needed it. We couldn't lose back to back there. If you lose back to back there, yeah, we have 2 easy games to finish the season, but I think it would mess with their psyche.
It's in your head. You're like, if we play a real team, can we beat them?
Shout out to Stephon Diggs for showing up.
Dude,
Did you
I'm
see them have to like restrain him
proud of
in
him,
the
dude.
blue tent?
I'm proud of him. I thought he's been a dipshit most of his time in the league or whatever. Stephon Diggs, he matured a little bit in the offseason. I don't know, maybe it's his daddy said or anything, but that dude's a big reason why this team's having a lot of success, because he's been a leader out there, dude, and he's laying on the line. He's doing it himself. Like, he ain't asking nobody to do nothing he ain't doing, and I'm impressed with what Stephon Diggs has done this year. Good for him.
It's because he got a good woman by his side. Cardi
Good for
B.
him. Hey, that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes.
9 catches, 138 yards. It felt like every time they threw it Diggs' way, he was going to come up with a big catch.
Every time they needed that guy in that moment to make a play, it was Stephon Diggs, and he did it. Good for him.
I want to give a big shout out to Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah. What happened? Is Travion Henderson hurt?
Yeah, I saw the play, but I didn't know what like actually happened. I'm hoping it was just a head thing from what I'm hearing. I haven't looked it up yet, but from what I was hearing in the broadcast, I think he just bumped his head a little bit. Which will be fine. I just like if he has to miss a week, he misses a week, whatever. I just hope it wasn't like a knee thing or something like that.
I was bummed. I had him parlayed with Derrick Henry 2+ touchdowns, and I never seen him in the damn ball game.
But I want to give Stevenson a shout out. Only 51 yards and a touchdown, but his big thing when he's had to carry most of the workload or be the only back, he's had fumble issues at the beginning of the season. He didn't fumble last night in a big spot, so that's good.
We love that, dude. Hell, he got the touchdown to give him the lead, didn't he?
Yes, he did. That was a good run too. It was a hard run.
It was a good run. He was not going to be denied.
No.
I love it. Hey, real quick, Mon, I see you comment up there, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Good vibes your way, brother. Good vibes your way. Just glad you're doing all right, and just good vibes your way, man.
Oh, okay. I'm just reading that too. Yeah, sorry, Mont. That's tough. Sorry to hear that, especially around the holidays.
It is, man. It is. Good vibes your way, sir.
Just enjoy what you got left. Take it all in.
That's right.
Sucks.
Good win for your Patriots, man. Good win.
Yeah.
Good win. Had to have it. Didn't have to have it, but felt like you had to have it.
Matt keeps talking shit about my team to me every single week. We're gonna lose first round playoffs because we're fraudulent. I'm like, keep betting against us, and your bankroll is gonna go to zero.
Might be playing each other.
I hope so.
You might be.
Actually, I do think the Steelers are gonna. I'm telling you, dark horse. Watch out for the Steelers.
They are. I mean,
they just got that weird Steelers magic. Like when
they got that weird Aaron magic, man, and the Mike Tomlin magic.
They got no business going into a fast track and holding down the Lions. But like, I know the Lions were on their third center and whatnot. But like when we were creeping into the second quarter and it was still 3-3, it's like, oh shit, this is Steelers are doing some voodoo shit out here.
I had over 52.5, and I thought it was absolutely dead to rights. I thought there was no way I'm getting there, and somehow we wound up getting that thing by the hook. I won 2 totals by the hook yesterday, one in the NFL and one in college basketball. Clean living.
Let's skip down to that game real quick because there was a lot of controversial stuff, especially the ending of that game.
Dude, Mike Tomlin, when leading by 11 plus in the fourth quarter, were 103-0-1. And they should have lost this game in the end, bro.
I think it was the right call.
The last one was the one before that. Now when Amon-Ra scored, they call this pick play way too much, and it's not always a pick play. They called it on the Steelers in the same game too when Darnell Washington was just running across through there, and dude,
that wasn't Washington's fault, dude. That wasn't a pick.
Ran into him, and I'm like, how is that a pick play? Be aware where you're at. Have your head on a swivel. I mean, that guy is 6'6", like 300 pounds. You didn't see him running across the middle.
I feel like
you could do that as a defender. You just run into that guy and they'll call it.
I feel like in the because they ran. I don't know. There's got to be a new rule because like in the middle of the end zone. I feel like that should just be like if you run into each other. Now, if he's headhunting, because you could look, you could see if he's.
But he's staring back at the quarterback, looking for running a route.
he didn't put his shoulder down or anything. I mean, it was actually the Lions defender that put his shoulder into Darnell Washington's gut.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It hurt him.
On the defender. Yeah. That should be on the defender.
I agree, dude. And you see it a lot where these guys will be running a route and like they're not necessarily going to block, but the dude goes to run into him. And what do you do when somebody goes to run into you? You instantly throw your arms up to like absorb the blow. And it's like a lot of times these guys are just reacting and they're saying they're trying to block them and stuff. And I'm like, no, they just ran a good play. I feel like that gets called way too much. Now, the one on Amon-Ra, the last play of the game, which was a crazy ass play, by the way. But on that play, that was 100% offensive PI. If you're the wide receiver on offense and you run a route like that and you extend your arms pushing that guy off, when you see the extension happen, that's offensive PI, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to pull that up here in a second. Also, forward progress should have been called.
I mean, yeah,
he caught it at the 1 and pitched it when he was at the 5. I mean, if that's not forward progress,
that's what I'm saying, dude. That play was whole. Hey, had he played by Jared Goff though? I mean, getting there, he wanted it. He was trying to get there, bro.
It did. The most. I'm gonna clip this out some way somehow. But the most hilarious. Hey, it was a touchdown, but fuck you. I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god!
Right here.
Major call. The ruling on the field is a touchdown. However,
he said, however, and like they're all cheering. I heard it too. They're going crazy. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it's a touchdown. However, you committed a penalty, and offensive penalties don't extend the game. So have a safe trip home.
Yeah. Why even say the ruling on the field is a touchdown? Just say
The game is over.
Pass interference. Just go straight to that because the crowd doesn't even hear what happens next, right?
No.
All they hear is touchdown.
Number 14 on the offense. By rule, that penalty is not enforced and there is no replay. The game is over.
He didn't even know what to say. They stood there and talked for so long. And this is probably the game that I saw. I bet I saw more than half the damn ref huddles in this game. But he didn't even know how to call that, dude.
You know what was taking them so long in that huddle? How to call it? They're trying to figure out how do we make a beeline out of here after I make this call.
Yeah. What is the closest exit?
Tell the sheriffs to get ready because we're running.
No, get the state troopers, get the big dogs. We got to get out of here.
Wow. There is no touchdown.
Whoa!
And then he goes, "There is no touchdown." Even though I said it wasn't a touchdown, there is no touchdown.
Yeah, no, you don't get the points for it. Yeah. Golly, yeah. What up, Megatron?
Oh my god, dude, it was so funny. Oh, it was so funny. What was the so here's okay, you can't really I don't think you can see it that well in this one. Here's the play.
In the NFL.
What Amon-Ra is right here in the slot down here on the bottom.
You can't see in this one. I gotta do it in another.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
This one I'm showing you because what he's right there, right? But look where he pitches it.
I was looking to see, and they may have been discussing whether there was.
I mean, yeah, that's
5 yards, dude.
And they're already like letting him go. Like you can see, they're giving up on the play because you don't want to get any
forward. Like I don't even care if there wasn't offensive. That's forward progress is stopped. You got to call it there, or else they're going to slam.
Here's another thing. Let's run a play to the end zone. That's like it being 4th and 8, and you run a 6-yard route and shit. What are we doing? Get to the sticks. Get in the scoring area. That was really, really poor by the Lions at the end of that game, as far as play calls and things go. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Here's the push off.
Touchdown. We knew that time.
That's pass interference, dude. That's offensive pass interference. You extend your arms like that, and that guy literally flies back because that's Jalen Ramsey. It's not like that's a bitch right there. Yeah, so when you extend like that, I mean that's offensive PI. It is.
I think I had a better angle of it. Let's see right here.
Right here, when the arms
he goes both hands up.
When the arms extend and you lock them elbows right there, that's PI.
Yep,
offensive PI right there. Good call.
I mean, look how much he
call. Yeah, that is 100% the right call.
Yeah, but Crick, my man does it again.
Unbelievable, dude.
Quit fucking doubting this guy. 19 straight seasons, man.
Unbelievable. That is really impressive. I saw where his Andy Reid.
So happy walking off that field. Did you see him, Aaron Rodgers?
I saw them. They were over there going.
Shoulders,
like, oh man,
go.
They both were hyping each other. Aaron Rodgers calling him the best coach in NFL history. All these different things and stuff, man. I'm like, they might be a dark horse, buddy. Team of destiny,
dude. All they got to do is win one more game, and they win the division.
Hell, they don't really have to win it, do they? They just got to. I mean, the other teams would have to win out to even have a chance, and I don't think they're doing that.
Ravens got to win their last two. Well, they play the Ravens week 18, so Ravens got to win next week. We'll see what happens with Lamar and whatnot. But I mean, they could just go down. They got to go to Cleveland. They go handle their shit against Cleveland. They win the division, and week 18 means nothing.
Well, just go win in Cleveland then against a 4th string rookie quarterback.
I mean, Ravens don't got an easy path either. They got to go to Green Bay, and if you don't have a Lamar, although Snoop didn't he play for Green Bay for a little bit, little revenge game.
Tyler Huntley.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like he's always been with the Ravens.
Let me see, Tyler Huntley teams.
I know. What's his name? They got drafted by the Titans. Malik Willis. Isn't he the backup in Green Bay?
Maybe that's who I was thinking of. I thought he had a cup of coffee there.
Similar play styles.
Yeah. No, he was with the Ravens. Then he went and had a cup of coffee with the Dolphins and the Browns. Then he came back
to Baltimore.
Oh yeah, remember the Browns had Tyler Huntley on their roster this summer, and he was one of the ones that had to get cut. And the Ravens were like, "We'll take you.
We'll take you back." Yep. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember him being. I've always remembered him being a Raven because always thought it was pretty smart the way they at least had a backup quarterback that ran the same style of offense in case their head guy went down. Like when they got Cooper Rush, I was like, well, this ain't going to work. He runs a completely different style of offense. What up, Dog Spa?
What up, Dog Spot? Good morning. Sorry, I get. Yeah, Lions have fun in Cancun.
I saw where the
in the playoffs, dude.
locked up the first losing season for Andy Reid with the Chiefs yesterday. He's no Mike Tomlin.
Hey, he's no fucking Mike. Dude, how terrible is that? I guess we do got to start getting through the games and whatnot. Can they make it 3 weeks in a row? I'd be nervous of whoever's going to start for the Chiefs this week. ACLs for quarterbacks are just popping left and right, man.
What in the ACL, man?
Dude, I mean, I feel bad for Minshew because, like, he had a chance this offseason to, like, really, be a backup guy. And, like, so he would be the starter at the beginning of next season while Mahomes is coming back, working his way back. Like, he had a chance to, get an offseason, get a full preseason workout in with the team and, get one more little stint.
Yeah, that I'm telling you, man, Gardner's, I feel like, going to be way more successful in life after football.
He's going to be a good coach.
Good coach, good commentator. Gardner will probably do whatever he wants to, man. Gardner will be good TV.
Well, that's how he got his job. He was a quarterback coach at Alabama, and
that's what I'm saying.
God
knows how to network.
He's just like, hey, how about you not do that and you come play with me?
Well, okay, I'll come throw for 5,000 yards. Sure.
Yeah. God, Mike Tomlin, man. So, Joe Burrow, I don't understand, Joe. He's back to having fun, Joe. I guess if you win and put up 45 points, then
Joe's bipolar as shit.
At first he's like, I'm not having fun, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I get it, dude. You're getting crushed out there. When I think it's just if he's winning, he's having fun. If he's losing, he's not having fun. It's like, well, no shit, Joe. No one likes losing. Like, if his argument of not having fun was getting crushed out there, then I'd be like, yeah, dude, that sucks. But it seems to be because now he's having fun again because they put up 45 points. Guess who didn't pick him in the contest?
You?
I didn't pick him this week because I wanted to wait to see if T. Higgins was ruled in.
All this for weeks. You said you were saving them. You didn't take them last week against the Ravens. We thought they were going to score a million. They got goose egged. You did everything right, and you didn't take them.
No, I'm saving them for at home because I thought T. Higgins was going to be out again. And
you screwed it up. You save them for at home next week when it's 20 degrees.
I know.
Oh, you had the spot, dude. It was
right.
Well,
I also didn't like his attitude going into these games, dude. You just not having fun. Now I get fun, Joe Burrow, next week against the Cardinals.
Yeah, since he played so well after he was having fun last time.
I mean, they still at least put up some points. It's all right, dude. I had the Saints in my points.
Oh, I took them this week too, man. I had the Saints and the Steelers. I just realized.
I have the Saints, and I got the Niners tonight. I know you need a low scoring, but I need 20-something points.
By the Niners? I'm fine with that. The Niners can do that. I don't care if they win it 28-0. Just don't get
even without having a team playing this week, I'm in 70th. So as long as the Niners can put up like 25 tonight, I'll be in the top
of that as long as the Colts ain't, it's not back and forth crazy shit.
I'll be in the top 20 if they can do that.
Man, we've talked about that guy in our Dynasty League that's had a machine of a team all year long.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it's going to be rough for him having to. Our squad has gotten right, and I knew it was going to be an exciting game this week. I've got that dude on the ropes, bro. I've got him on the ropes in all his 200-point games or whatever. I've just put together a little 200-point game of my own when we needed it most.
Atta baby.
Let's go. We love it.
I almost would hate to be the guy that dominated all season long because I feel like that never works out in the playoffs.
I feel like it never. I love being where I was at, dude. I was right there. I didn't even win my division, but I knew I was the second best team in the whole damn league, just biding my time. And I got to do a college football playoff, man. I got a warm-up game in the first round.
Oh, we got to talk about this too real quick, going back to the Steelers. You see this, dude? The Steelers Lions game? DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I have a problem with something on this. What? Okay, for one, I don't know how this all works out or whatever. But The NFL Network. I think the NFL Network shit. Okay, I do. But it's the one that's on the cable, and you'll flip over there some in between games, commercials, whatever. But they're over there, and they're like, they call this out, and they immediately start blasting DK, and they start saying he's got to be. For one, ain't none of those people qualified to decide who gets suspended or not. Okay, you're not. That's not who makes that damn decision. So I don't think you should go out there speculating on that shit, because you could affect somebody's livelihood. They might be sitting there, whoever's in charge of that, Commissioner Goodell and stuff like that. He might be sitting there watching, and I'm sure that he's not happy about it, but he's probably going to get the whole story and stuff like that. But when all these talking heads start running their fucking mouth and saying, well, this guy's got to be suspended, they may lose him for, and whoever that dipshit is on the NFL Network, I can't stand that idiot. He's a dumbass anyway. But he's sitting there just blasting DK, saying, you got to expect an suspension looming large and all this different things. You don't fucking know that, dude. Just say, oh, this is a weird deal here. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll have to get some information from up top to see what's happening with this situation. But you don't start calling for suspension of a man and affecting him like that in those teams. That's not your job.
I feel like when a player hits a fan, though, that's
he didn't even hit him.
Probably
didn't even hit him.
I mean, a little
bit. He tried to, but what is that guy saying to him? For one, DK, what are we doing? Why are you acknowledging
First of all,
that?
DK, just don't even go talk to other fans.
Yeah, what are we doing? Don't go over there.
Care what he's saying to you. I don't care if he's calling you the N-word or whatever. Go get the one of the officials to get the guy booted out of the.
Just ignore it. You're in a football stadium with people roaring all over the place. So you can't ignore that fucking guy for a minute to focus on your job? Give me a break. That's your fault for going over there. But all these people that were calling, you don't even know the situation, man. You don't know what he said or what he did. And for one, ain't none of y'all making the call on whether he gets suspended or not. So shut the fuck up.
It kind of is his job to speculate on shit.
Not when you're sitting. No, it's not. That's not your job there when you have no idea what they're going to suspend somebody over. It's not for you to sit there in front of, because then you put Goodell in a spot where he almost has to do it.
Well, I mean, Goodell's going to do whatever Goodell wants to do.
I understand, but you start calling for that bullshit.
I don't think Goodell's watching the NFL Network.
That just like when somebody gets hurt and you're not a doctor, it's not your job to speculate on that guy's injury. It's the same thing, man.
I am a doctor, so
No, you ain't. Well, I mean, you are. Like, I'm talking about I'm just talking about you're a pharmacist, yes, but you're not a technical doctor. But the majority of the Tom, Dick, and Harrys that are on the damn NFL Network and stuff, yeah, that's fine. You're one of those people. The majority of the people are not. All those guys sitting up there in the fucking NFL blue shit, they're not. All the people on Twitter, they're not doctors. So quit speculating on injuries. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I love Twitter doctors. They're hilarious.
They're the worst. I didn't see it. It froze up. I didn't see it.
Oh. I mean, it was kind of like a little slap. Just kind of pushed. He kind of just.
He don't even get his face. Like, push your chin up. Yeah, but what's that guy saying right there?
I don't know. But DK, just don't go over there. Let's avoid this whole thing. Also, this dude probably should have jumped in sooner. You know what I mean? You're talking about people not doing their job. Probably should have.
What are you doing?
Once you see a road team walking over to the fan, you probably should just step in.
That's not a good idea, bro. It's not a good idea. Don't put yourself in the spot. But yeah, no, I really had a problem because they just kept talking about it, dude. Every time they would come back to the Steelers game, they were like, "Oh, developing story here with DK." Like, give me a break. Like I said, for one, I think those NFL Network people are dipshits anyway. That shit's garbage.
Also, I can't blame the guy. I probably wouldn't want to get in front of DK either, though. But I mean, that's your job.
Yeah, blue hair. Pick a better spot.
No, this dude.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not getting in front of him. Yeah, that's a giant ninja assassin there, bro.
Percent says I'm just a legal dealer, not a doctor. Bullshit. Pharmacists are too. You know what pharmacists can do nowadays? Like here in the state of Idaho, you could come see me. You got strep throat. I can diagnose it and prescribe you medication and give you medication. That's a doctor.
If you went to medical school and stuff, yeah.
People don't understand. 80%, like 80% of the stuff that you do at medical school and pharmacy school is exactly the damn same. There's just a little, you go down a little bit. It used to be where doctors diagnose and pharmacists dispense. Now pharmacists are starting to have to do everything as well.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we learn the same shit.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm like saying,
I literally, there's
somebody
like
like you.
pharmacies, including my own, all over the country where you can actually go in and visit and see a pharmacist with something instead of having to go to the doctor.
Yeah. And people like you that actually have a piece of paper hanging on the wall and stuff where you took the test and you passed it and did all that stuff. I'm fine. Y'all want to talk about it because y'all know more about that shit than I do. But
Yeah,
people
no,
like
like I'm
me,
not going to be doing MRIs and diagnosing your knee injury and stuff
yeah,
like that. I mean, you got to neither. But then again, neither is your general primary care provider going to be doing that shit. They send you to a specialist. You know what I mean?
yeah. And my biggest
They've dumbed down the primary care doctors so much because all they got to do is follow freaking guidelines and stuff like that. Like the doctors you want nowadays are the old school, like that 80-year-old doc who's kooky but has seen everything. The newer docs, it's rare that you find a good one, and they've specialized everything. That basically the primary care doc is just there to let's check your blood pressure, let's change your blood pressure medications, let's do this. Oh, anything outside of that scope, I got to refer you to a specialist. So I know a lot of people think that pharmacists just dispense drugs and talk about drugs, but pharmacists actually do pretty much everything a primary care provider does. We don't do what specialists do because they're specialists now. You know what I mean?
J-Main said, he said, being the bigger person, I'm always gonna wear. I get that, J-Main, and I ain't never gonna listen to nobody's shit. I ain't gonna take it either. I ain't gonna back down. You'll whip my ass before I be a bitch. But in that spot for DK, you got to be like, just read the room, bro. You got to be bigger than that. You got, I mean, because that can hurt his team. Because if he does get suspended right there, I mean, they're playing for the division, all these things. I'd just be a little more aware of the situation. There's a lot of things that went wrong in that whole little deal right there. There's several people that screwed that entire situation up, and it should have never happened.
Money Maker says, I don't go or listen to a doctor younger than me. That's a good call. It's a call. Although I would argue you should come see me, but it's rare that you find docs that are good at what they do. I know a lot of people probably have a hard time believing this because the show is just silly and we have a good time on here. I'm pretty good at my job though. I'm a pretty damn good pharmacist. I run a damn pharmacy, like the whole damn thing.
I feel like you put the effort and have passion for all the other things you do. I can't imagine your real job would be any less.
Yeah.
I would hope not anyway.
Is there anything worse than having a first touchdown score and they didn't even get the ball? Like your offense didn't even get the ball. The Ravens go down and score on opening drive, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't even have a chance at this.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And then he scores the first touchdown for the Patriots.
I think what I think we need to start doing, man. We need to start trying to bet guys for the first touchdown for their team, and we'll just bet them both individually.
Don't have that option.
Oh, dude,
I don't have DraftKings or anything like that.
I need to see if they'll let me parlay them together because I just want to bet them both individually like that, and then parlay them together. Because that would probably be better odds than the first touchdown score anyway. But at least you'd have life after the first one got scored. I think about that all the time, man. Because I can't tell you how many times I'll bet somebody first tutty score like you did, Hunter Henry, right there, and they won't score the first tutty, but they'll score the first tutty for their team.
Andrew said he had an old doctor. He was the best in your draft. Dude, those old docs they're so sharp, dude. They're kooky, but they've seen everything, and they don't.
Hell, when you've been practicing medicine for 60 years, I would hope.
But what has happened is they've changed everything to guidelines, and everyone's so afraid to deviate from the national guidelines because they don't want to get sued, even though they can. Guidelines are just that, guides. They're not like absolutes, but the way they teach it in school now is this is absolute. But really, if you deviate from the guidelines, all you have to do is have a reasonable explanation for why you did it. You know what I mean? Like if you can justify it, which you can. You're the one. No one can tell you what you did was wrong. We want to know why, because you are the MD. You have the degree.
Right. Like if you can pass the test, I'll listen to you. Otherwise, sit down, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to sports. Bills Browns 23-20. I told you the Browns were covering this 10.5. I just had a gut feeling, Craig. They damn near screwed up and almost lost this game.
Dude, shout out to Harold Fannin Jr. We love that guy. He had a rushing touchdown
yesterday. For losing. Did you see he lost his pinky nail in the first quarter?
God dang, that hurt.
They were about to score. Dylan Gabriel had come in and threw a pick. They were about to score, but then he's just walking the sideline. You just see this blood all over his hand, and I'm pretty sure the nail of his pinky came off, so he had to go put a little.
You don't realize throughout the course of an NFL game the little crazy shit like that happens. that you don't even notice. Doesn't even look like he was a bad player when they're just ripping pinky nails off.
Well, the fans were booing the Browns bench because they thought, you know how a couple weeks ago they took Shadur out and they did that 2-point conversion? They thought they took Shadur out to put Dylan Gabriel because they were in the red zone again. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? But no, he was injured. No one saw it.
Yeah. J-Main, real quick. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying somebody be disrespectful. I don't play disrespect. Slap the shit out of them. I'm saying don't put yourself, your DK, don't put yourself in that spot because you got no business being over there.
You got to be bigger than that, man. Especially because if you get suspended, especially when you're in the hunt for the division right now,
you're the top receiver on that team, man. You're a huge part of that offense. You're not supposed to be over there. What are you doing? You need to be focused on what I need you focused on. What I'm paying you to do. I'm not paying you to slap fans in the stands. I'm paying you to catch touchdown passes and get first downs and things, man. I need him to be focused on the job at hand at the time. Just be a little more aware. That's all I need.
The Ninja said he had Fanning for 2 TDs and he got him. That a baby, dude.
Harold, let's go, baby. I love it. Good morning, Ninja. That's awesome.
He was an older F-14 Tomcat pilot, old doc. Dude, you know how we had this crazy windstorm stuff down here? I can't remember if I told you this, but my brother-in-law came down and was he stopped by my pharmacy because his crew got called down there to go fix the power. And he's like, dude, and we're still in the windstorm. Like it's not as crazy it was in the middle of the night, but it's not calm, right? And so much so that they can't even start working yet because it's too unsafe to get up on those poles because that's how windy it is. He goes, dude, I got a guy right now, this old fucking war vet. He's in a helicopter right now scouting everything for us. And I go, what? Yeah. Nobody would go get on the helicopter with them. They're like, you're insane. He's like, oh, this ain't nothing.
Oh, you talking about him the other day? Yes, them dudes just built different. Dude. They wired different.
Dude, he's just fucking out there in a windstorm in a helicopter, dude.
It's like Lieutenant Dan out there on top of the mast in Forrest Gump in the middle of the hurricane and stuff.
I know, right? It's crazy. Yeah, Bills hang on. I told you to do this, and I don't want to say it kind of was a flat spot. They couldn't do anything in the second half. It's like after those last 2 games, the wear and tear. I mean, they let the Browns. I mean, Bills defense did not show up yesterday.
Why this team ain't the ball on? Why that team ain't won Super Bowl, buddy? That team ain't been very good on the road all year long, and they ain't gonna. I mean, I think the Patriots are gonna wind up getting the division. I do, but I think they're gonna have to go on the road to play a playoff game. I think
we're minus 1,100 to win the division. Now we got to win 1 game. That's it.
So they're gonna have to go on the road, and they ain't looked great on the road, man. Even against hapless teams like this, they played really bad on the road against some really bad teams.
Isn't it crazy the 2 favorites to make it to the Super Bowl out of the NFC and AFC are going to be 5 seeds?
That kind of makes sense because you get those teams that are getting right in the division. Maybe they start out a little slow and they start getting some guys healthy and they're getting right and they don't quite have enough time to make up the division, but they've just got all that momentum going in. They don't have to take that week off for the bye or whatever. Kind of makes sense.
No, I was just saying because they're the best. Like the Rams and the Bills are like everyone's.
Because usually the 5 seed was another really good team. Like it'll wind up being like another 12 or 13 or 11 or 12 win team. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that just missed out winning the division. But
yeah, like last year it was the Vikings and they shit the bed.
Oh yeah, that one was. They did shit the bed.
And then like in the chat it says the Bills. Josh Allen got banged up again. So he took a couple more licks. I mean, they gotta do something with that guy, you know.
You can't. Tiger can't change his stripes, dude. That guy's just a competitor.
No, I'm just saying, like, they've gotta they gotta protect him better, dude. I mean, dude, why do I keep drinking? Why do I keep doing it? Why do I keep picking the fucking Cowboys, dude? I was with Ghost. All that money was coming in on the Cowboys, and and reversing the line.
I heard it was all coming in on the Chargers. What I heard.
Well, it was coming on the Chargers, but the big money, the sharp money, was coming in on the Cowboys. The line was going there.
It was
going their way.
It was square as shit.
The Chargers, dude, I can't figure this team out. They just fucking keep winning. They have a chance to get the 1 seed too.
Dude, hold on. We got to go back. We got to go back for a second to the Browns game. Josh Allen tried like hell to Brett Favre that thing for Myles Garrett, dude. He tried. I was immediately thinking that when I was sitting there watching that play. I was like, oh, my God.
Are you talking about the one that was almost a safety?
Yeah. It's like he fell down, like trying to hold it. That totally looked like Myles Garrett just being the close. They wound up only giving him a half sack. But
I don't even think he didn't get any credit on that one. He got a half sack on a different one.
Oh, I thought they said they went back and changed to that one. They gave him a half sack. I was like,
No, that one was technically because the other dude touched
Mason
him
Graham
first.
touched him down.
Yeah, and I bet you Myles Garrett's like just looking at him like this fucking rookie.
Yeah,
Like,
what are you doing? Run, jump over top of him. What are you doing, you bum?
He's on the ground. Let me fucking touch him.
It'd be funny. He just blasts Myles Garrett. He's running in trying to touch him, just blocks him himself. He's gonna get that record, dude.
Oh, they did split the sack. He gave him something.
They gave him a half sack for that thing, man.
They were talking about it on the broadcast that like usually it's like when a guy's on the ground like that, they usually whoever touches him first, which would make sense.
I'm gonna need you to beat that thing by more than half a sack now, Myles Garrett. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little fraudulent to me. We might have to put an asterisk by it because I think that was horseshit.
Well, he gets to go against old man Rodgers, which actually might not be that good because Rodgers does take some sacks, but Rodgers also gets rid of the ball so damn fast that
he does. He does get rid of it fast. Who else?
Yeah, I don't know how the Chargers keep doing this. I'm gonna quit betting against the Chargers.
It's probably a good bet. Probably. Hey, after Patrick Mahomes got hurt yesterday, I had to pick up a quarterback this week to face Steps in the second week of the playoff. I decided to go with old Herbert. Let's go, baby. We love it, man. You just bet the quarterback that's playing the Cowboys. Whoever's playing the Cowboys, use that guy as your fantasy quarterback if he's available.
Dude, that's how I got into the top in that contest. I just started picking teams going against the Cowboys or the Bengals.
That's the way to win those. You'll see it every week. We got those weird trends, dude. You got to find those teams that are just giving up a shit, worse than the league against passing off and stuff. Just bet that guy every week.
It was Bengals. My strategy this year was teams playing the Bengals, the Cowboys, or the Bears because the Bears were are a huge over team this year. Yeah. And they were all banged up all season long too. Titans. I told you, dude. I had that ticket. I put it in on Friday. Titans minus 6.5, a little plus 325.
Easy peasy.
That was a nice lick. They wouldn't. I was trying to honestly. I was going to do minus 9.5, or at least minus 7.5. But it would only on Calcio would only go out to minus 6.5.
I was thinking that a lot of time DraftKings too. They'll cap it for you too. If somebody's like a 3.5 point dog, you usually don't get them to. Maybe they'll give you 7.5 or something like that. But
yeah,
damn, I had over 37.5, and the Chiefs can't even get me a touchdown, dude. Not a single
quarterback went out.
And I mean, hell, it's an NFL team. We ain't got nobody that can throw the fucking football. Get out there and run Wildcat or something. And good call by
I told you that team is done.
Kelsey.
They suck. The team's not good. They weren't good with Patrick Mahomes out there.
Well, me and you both drank the Kool-Aid yesterday morning. We started saying, I think Kelsey's gonna have a good game here.
Oh, yeah,
whatever. That guy's fucking done. Washed up. Go to a concert, you bum.
Well, I mean, I feel like our play on that was dead when Minshew got hurt. If Minshew would have played the whole game, I think Kelsey would have got more looks.
Hell. When did Minshew get hurt? In the second quarter? Kind of late in the second quarter?
First quarter.
Was it first quarter? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was the end of the first quarter.
This game was on TV. I didn't watch any of it.
I didn't either. I just kept checking the score because I wanted my ticket to cash.
Yeah. I was kind of monitoring it because, like I said, I had over 37.5. And early on, it looked dead to rights too. But I have these all the time where I'll have like an under 30 something, and then you've seen a little touchdown for halftime and shit. I'm like, oh no, and it winds up squeaking over. I thought I was going to land right on 39, man. I thought he was going to get a touchdown instead of a field goal at the end there, get me the 39.
Bengals destroy the Dolphins 45-21. Dolphins teams completely gave up. How do the Bengals put up 45 points and Chase doesn't get a touchdown?
I have no idea.
Dude, and what pisses me off, my favorite person to bet is T. Higgins. And because of they didn't know if he was going to start, Kalshi won't, if they're like questionable, they won't put him on there. And I love it. And I don't go to Bet Online and bet touchdown scores on Bet Online because they give you such shit odds. I only do it on Kalshi. And I would have been on T. Higgins' first touchdown, which he got, T. Higgins' 2 touch. I would have been all over it because he's one of my favorite fucking players. When Joey B's throwing him the ball, that guy shows up.
I like T. Higgins too.
But he wasn't available on there. It pissed me off.
He's from just up the road, man. He went to a high school against at Oak Ridge. We used to play them when I was in high school.
Had a baby Andrew. I love the Bengals too. This was close for a little bit, and then third quarter happened, and Joe Burrow said, "Hey, we're gonna go have some fun again." 309 yards, 4 TDs for old Joe Cool.
That's a good point by Andrew there too, dude. Especially in a professional sport, you see a team get blown out in a game. Those guys are all pros. They're all getting paid to play. It's rare that you see a team really get just boat raced 2 weeks in a row because they've been hearing it in the media and all that shit all week long too. And you'll usually see those guys come out ready to play. So that's a good point, Andrew.
Yeah.
When you were just garbage.
I feel like it's got to be a good team though, because I was like, you could say the same thing about the Redskins.
Yeah, it needs to be a good team. It does. You can't be like if you'd been trying to do that with the Jets, you keep getting the same shit that happened to the Jets yesterday. But you got to make sure it's at least a competent team.
Well, I shouldn't say good team, a good offense.
Middle of the road. You got to be at least middle of the road.
Well, I mean, because the Bengals defense is just shitty, but like you tell me you got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's like, yeah, that guy's not.
Yeah, and if they do what they did last week, they put up a goose egg. Like you expect him to come back and get right again. So it's a good job. And yeah, you're also right. Quinn Ewers is garbage too, Andrew.
I took my weekly beating by my spouse.
He did. I told y'all. Somebody tagged us when it was close to the beginning. They're like, maybe she stops cheating. Nope, she don't.
It was Loki.
Loki, you took her back in again. You brought her home, cooked her dinner, got her some flowers, and that bitch did it to you again, man.
See, Loki still was able to cash out for a profit on that parlay.
And a baby, at least he
did.
Put
like $1 on the parlay, and then was able to cash out at like $2.
Hey, it's a win, baby. You doubled your money right there, dude. I told you yesterday morning. I said in this game, what you need to do is parlay both kickers 3+ field goals. I wound up taking Smythe for the Saints 3+ at +185, and he had it by halftime. But it was 9-6 at the half, and we almost cashed that damn thing 3+ in the first half. Both of them.
Tyler Show 300 or Shuck 308 yards. Chris Olave, 148 yards, 2 TDs.
Dude,
have yourself a day.
It's jury's still out, but I might hate his guts.
Because
if Jonathan Taylor and Brock Purdy go off tonight, I hate Chris Olave.
Fair. I can't believe they didn't win this game by more. JJ McCarthy ended up going out of this game, so we had Max Brosmer in there. But hell, Justin Jefferson didn't get in the end zone, but 6 catches, 85 yards. The Vikings 16-13 win over the Giants. Giants' only touchdown was a defensive tutty. They damn near had 2 of them. They had McCarthy was awful yesterday before he got injured. He had that pick 6 that got called back because Abdul Carter was lined up off sides. That guy is having a rough rookie season. He's doing a lot of stupid mistakes.
This whole team's doing a lot of stupid mistakes, though.
I know, but he's not helping out.
You know, I mean? He's not helping. He's not helping.
The only guy on that defense that isn't doing stupid mistakes is Brian Burns.
Brian Burns is a monster.
He's a beast.
A specimen. J-Mate said Olave may have saved my season, huh?
How many times has JJ been hurt this year? Yeah. He's softer
than dollar store cotton, man.
Yeah. Panthers defeat your Buck 23-20, man. The Bucks came out hot. Steps was pounding his fucking chest. I told these motherfuckers they don't listen to me. He sent Buku and I a text. He goes, they never listen to me. Mike Evans TD. I fucking said it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Steps, I literally bet it with you after you said it. And he goes, by they, I mean cricket.
I look, by they, I mean cricket. B-Mac called that shit on Thursday or Friday. He said, hey, Crick, for your B-Day, we're going Mike Evans' first touchdown in the Bucks game this week. He said that days before. Hell, he put together a pretty good little parlay. He had like Mike Evans. He had Ladd McConkey. He had a bunch of good ones there. I don't know if it wound up working out or not, B-Mac, but me and Buku were sweating that thing along with you yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, too. Back at that Giants game, it took Jackson Dart almost the whole first half to complete a pass. And Beardo had his passing yards over.
But y'all feel so good about the future of your franchise with that guy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
The whole argument of where I said you would be foolish as a Giants fan to not want your team to trade for Joe Burrow because Jackson Dart is our future. If you get a chance to get Joe Cool, you take him over Jackson Dart, and that game last night proved it.
I didn't need anything to prove that to me.
I know. But yeah, dude, the Panthers control their destiny. The Bucks, dude, what is that? They've lost like 6 of their last 7 games or 5.
Hell, we shouldn't have won all those ones we won by the hair of our chinny chin early on in the season. I knew, dude, anytime you see a team in the NFL doing that, where they're just kind of biding their time, getting kind of fortunate at the end of games, you're winning some close one, that is not a good sign for a team to go and people think like, oh, man, they're showing that they can win close games. A lot of times in those games, we shouldn't have been in close games because those teams were terrible.
Yeah. Panthers looking tough going into that game against Seattle. Yeah, I mean, Seattle better watch out. It's not going to be easy down there in Carolina.
I think you could almost no. I think you bet Seattle on that one, dude. I think you got a look ahead spot with the Panthers looking ahead to the game next week down in Tampa. Seattle plays much better on the road. 7-0 ATS off loss. That's a good little gem there, J Main. But I think you take Seattle on this one, dude. And I think they're looking ahead to next week because that's the one that really matters.
I'll have to see what the line is. I don't, like I said, I didn't feel good about Seattle after that, even after that win. So
you want to do? Oh God,
you got see you have Seattle though in a look ahead spot too. They have a big game with San Francisco, week 18.
Don't they have to win this one though, for that one to matter?
They have to win both.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Panthers don't have to do that. Like they don't have to win it. Like if they win against the Bucs next week, they win. They're in. Like that's the one that really matters. Seattle's got to win both of these to be able to win the division.
Well, technically, Seattle could lose this one and beat San Francisco, and they would have the tiebreaker over the Rams.
And Seattle, if I'm Seattle, I don't want to win the division. I want to go on the road in the playoffs.
You want the one seed.
I mean, I know you do. I don't know. I mean, everybody
want that bye.
I'm just based off what I've seen out of the Seattle Seahawks. They're a much better team playing on the road than they are playing up there with the 12th man.
Dude, it was a good day for quarterbacks. We had so many quarterbacks throw for over 300 yards. Bo Nix in a loss, 352. RJ Harvey played really well. Some guy named Washington was catching the ball like crazy for the Jags. I've been on the Jags all season long. I was not on them in this game. Beardo called it. He almost put money on it. Texted me to put money on it for him. 34-20 win for the Jags up in Denver, dude. That's impressive.
That is a very impressive winner thing. You're right, dude, bro. They definitely affected some of that on Thursday. That is a really good win, dude. To go up there to a team that was undefeated at home, last team that was undefeated at home in the NFL this year, and you go up there and you didn't just beat them. You smacked them in the damn mouth, and they never really had a chance in this thing.
The Jaguars have a legit defense.
Jaguars got a legit football team, and hell, that head coach pretty good too, obviously.
Yeah, I've never seen a team. Like you always see after the game where a team says people just doubt us. No one believes in us. We just keep proving them wrong. I've never seen a team put out a video before a game saying no one believes in us and then go out there and prove it. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. That's not so much
bold move, Cotton.
It's not so much cocky. That's just confident and believing in what you got right there. And Trevor Lawrence, nobody right now at the quarterback position is playing better football than Trevor Lawrence. Nobody.
The Falcons, 26-19 win over the Cardinals. Kirk Cousins, man. Actually, this was a Bijan Robinson game.
If I'm the Falcons, they all should be.
Did you see Bijan Robinson? He was running like a fucking madman.
I know. I was old boy. Old Arizona Cardinals had him too, and he had Bijan, he had Drake London, and he had Trey McBride all going in this game. And I was paying very close attention to this terrible fucking football game, dude.
You're lucky McBride.
I got very, very fortunate.
Yeah, because Bijan was running like a madman, whether he was catching it or getting out of the backfield. Falcons, man. I will forgive them. I will forgive them for everything if they can get to 8 wins. I have them over 7.5 wins.
Who they got left?
Even though win the last 2.
Who they got left?
I believe not.
Saints, one of them, surely.
Oh, fuck, Rams, Saints. I'm screwed. Never mind. Never mind. They can beat the Saints, but the Rams can't beat the Rams going off a lot. Sorry.
It's at the Rams, too, ain't it? I think it's at the Rams.
No, it's home.
Oh, it is home. Okay.
They're 2 home games. So.
Oh, I don't know, man. You got a sweater. God, you know it's gonna be gross when they beat the Rams and lose to the Saints.
Well, I can't even hedge because the Rams are going to be such big favorites. It's going to be hard to hedge that one out. You know what I mean? To put money on the Rams.
Yeah. Fair enough. We got to hustle through these, man. We're doing guess the lines today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at them yet. Well, we were talking about the Steelers, Lions, and then Texans, Raiders. You're lucky I was super tired last night because I wanted to start the show off with a montage of you ranting about this game.
They still suck. They're still garbage.
They are, dude. But like, I think everyone talking about this Texans defense, and I'm not saying this Texans defense isn't nasty, but they let the Raiders run the ball on them, dude. Ashton Genty had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean that guy's
28 yards.
That guy's pretty good.
He hasn't done shit in weeks, though. I mean,
no bad game, whatever.
But I think
bet him again next week.
No, but here's the thing: the Texans, one of those touchdowns that they got was their defense. I think the Texans, you got to be worried.
It was a Singletary pick 6.
Yeah, I think you got to be worried because that's going to be their Achilles heel in the playoffs is their offense.
Oh, well, we already knew that. I mean,
they're scheduled. Well, okay. Listen, they're scheduled. If season ends today, they're scheduled to go to New England round 1. Do you feel good about the Texans, even with that good defense in New England? Who's gonna?
No, I don't.
Quarterback to score a touchdown. I'm going with Drake May.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. Sorry about that, Jay, man. Like I told you yesterday, I wasn't rooting against you, man. I was just rooting for me. But yeah, no, that's been their problem all year long, dude. That damn offense has looked pretty anemic in spots. That defense is the best defense in the entire league. But that offense, we thought C.J. Stroud was going to have a good day yesterday. And I'm sorry, you can't throw on that damn Raiders defense. Then you ain't going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Woody Marks was out. Hey, Woody Marks was out too. And that guy's had a big impact on the offense, getting a lot more touches, a lot more volume in the offense. And having him out did kind of affect what they like to do offensively. So he is kind of an X factor for them.
Yeah, still though. I mean, good quarterbacks. Like, I mean, look at Drake May was missing over half his offensive line. You know what I mean? It's like guys get hurt, guys get injured. You got a good quarterback.
Well, not everybody's a future Hall of Famer, and I fully believe that Drake May is going to be. I know it's a small sample size, but I've been saying since North Carolina that guy was a fucking stud.
Well, he's got to do it in the playoffs. He's yet to win a playoff game, so.
Well, he's in year 2, so we got time.
It's all on a Super Bowl year too. I mean, just high expectations.
And we don't know that he's not going to. We don't know for sure that he's not going to.
Let's do my favorite segment. Yes.
All right.
I swear I have not looked at a single one. And you're using DraftKings, right? Because I gotta get mentally prepared.
Oh yeah. I'm using DraftKings.
Like what book we're using.
Do we need to go over the Monday Night Football game first, or?
Sure.
We should probably do that.
It's a good call by you.
I was sitting here looking, and I was like, you going to guess tonight's line? I was like, shit, we ain't even talked about that game yet.
Niners. Colts. What are the Niners? Oh, God. Were they still 5.5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Niners minus 5.5 at the Colts.
Sharp Money Expert likes the Colts. Niners minus 5.5, 65% of the bet, 66% of the money on the Niners. Normally, I would pick the Colts in this spot to cover, but I think I got too much respect for Robert Saleh. I think they know that Philip Rivers cannot push the ball. I think Philip Rivers can throw the ball down the field. I don't think he can throw it with some zip on
velocity. Yeah, no velocity, man.
I think their safety quarters are going to be cheating up a little bit. I know they have Jonathan Taylor. I know that Niners defense is banged up. I got a weird feeling the Niners are going to get it done here.
It helps a lot not having. That's the thing about Jonathan Taylor has doing so well early on, because you had a quarterback that actually throw downfield, and you had to honor that. What up, big dog?
But he's off the cell.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about in there?
He moved.
But yeah, you don't have to really worry about Philip Rivers really beating you down the field. So you just stack that box, man, and you don't let Jonathan Taylor beat you.
Yeah. And I know the Colts still have playoff hopes, but they have to win out. And the Niners still have a chance for the 1 seed. So it's not like motivationally either team's going to be out of it. But like I don't know. I just think Niners going to dominate this game.
I think I'm hoping it's going to go the way I think it's going to be kind of gross. I love seeing the total. The total's at 46.5 this morning. It has gone down to 45.5. I want to see this game go under because I don't want to see a lot of fantasy points to go around. I don't. So I'm hoping it's going to be pretty gross, man. I really do. But you want a gross anytime TD score? I gave you one yesterday that came through in Samaje P. Ryan, man. I got you a gross one today. Brian Robinson Jr. plus 340.
Oh, that is gross. I'll probably go back to Old Faithful, Geronimo.
He's a plus 155. He had 2 last week, and he got this little bonus for the year and everything. I don't like to go to Jawan 2 weeks in a row, man. Not that he can't do it. He's done it before, but I usually don't go to that well 2 weeks.
That guy's a gamer.
He is a gamer. I love Juwan, dude. Go Balls.
Oh yeah, let's show him. He wants
What
to
you
show
got?
you. We went to Panda Express last night,
Show me, man.
and he got. Show.
Let's go, baby. Get you a panda for Batman. That's Kung Fu Panda right there.
Yeah.
Let's go. I love it. I like some Panda Express now.
Yeah, it was random. Ace is like, we can go to the store, Dad. It's got a panda on it, and we can get chicken and their noodles.
Chicken and
I'm like,
noodles from the
"Are
Panda.
you talking about Panda Express?" He's like, "I think so, yeah." And then when I pull up to it, he goes, "That's the store, Dad.
That's the store, Dad. That's the one." That's
Like,
awesome.
yeah, dude. That is it. So
Love it.
Yeah.
Dubro says he'll play better, but the Niners should play much better than the Hawks. We'll see, man. We'll see.
you know what sucks about having a family of 7? I have to go in and get a family pack, right? But I have to get 2.
It's hard to say. Yeah, you don't get away with one of them.
And we always have a ton left over, which I was fine because I'd rather have like the kids will eat it all week or in the next couple days, right? But if I would only get one, I guarantee you we would have ran out.
Buddy, I get it. When the boys down here in the summer and all that stuff, we're family of 7 too. I get it. You don't get off cheap at dinner time.
No, dude. When you go get stuff like that, I looked at Ace because he said, "Can we go get it?" And I go ask Mom. And Mom said, she said to ask you. And I said, "Well, you're lucky that the Titans won by 6.5 today." Okay.
You're lucky. We'll go see the Pandas.
And then I felt like that was good karma. You know, it was good karma because that allowed me to hit the Kyle Williams last night too.
Yeah. God, we really had a pretty good day yesterday when it was all said and done.
Everyone had a good day. I love seeing everyone in the chat. BMAC was texting me all those winners. I love when we're all cashing tickets, even if we're on opposite sides of stuff.
Absolutely. You know what that means? That means the books ain't winning.
That's right. They ain't winning. Okay. Guess the lines.
Guess the lines. Let me get it pulled up here. All right. First game in Guess the Lines. We're going to go. It's on Christmas Day.
Yeah. I was going to say, God, we have a stupid Thursday night football game. But I'm like, oh, no, it's the Christmas games.
We've got 3 Thursday games on Christmas. The first one at 1
Did we have our last Thursday night football, like normal Thursday? Was that the last? Because they don't do Thursday night in week 18.
No. Yeah, I think we're done now. Like, we'll have these on Christmas. It just so happens that Christmas falls on a Thursday this year.
Yeah.
We'll have those. But, yeah, normally they're done now. You got Cowboys at Commanders at 1 o'clock Thursday.
Cowboys at the Commanders. Cowboys minus 2.5.
Cowboys minus 5.5. I'm going to take the Commanders.
Yeah. Cowboys are done.
Lions at the Vikings.
Lions at the Vikings. Lions at the Vikings. Lions are done. Vikings didn't look so great. Vikings might be. Oh, God, but the quarterback situation. Lions minus 6.
Booyah.
Yeah. I was going to say it would have been closer. It would have been like around 3 if JJ McCarthy didn't get hurt yesterday.
Mm-hmm. You got the whole Dan Campbell after a loss thing, too.
First time since 2021, the Lions have lost back-to-back games.
Crazy. Surely they aren't losing 3, right? Yeah. Crazy things have happened. Broncos at the Chiefs.
Broncos at the Chiefs. Broncos off a loss. Chiefs oh my God. Broncos minus 7.5.
Broncos minus 12.5. I think you just bet it too. I mean, hell, the Chiefs couldn't score a touchdown against the Titans.
You need the Broncos to score 14 points.
That's it.
Okay.
What did you gonna say?
I think they can do that. 14.
I think so. I think they should be able to handle that. Texans at the Chargers.
Now we're into Sunday, or is it Saturday?
Yeah. No, this is Saturday.
How many Saturday games we got?
2.
Okay. And what was the game again? Chargers?
Texans at Chargers.
Chargers minus 2.
Chargers minus 1.5.
God.
All over it by the hook. Ravens at the Packers.
Ravens at the Packers.
That's Saturday night, too.
Packers. Well, no, we got Snoop Huntley in there. I was going to say 3.5, but Packers minus 5.5.
Packers minus 2.5.
Really?
Feels weirdly low.
Oh, I forget Love is out.
Yeah. Feels
Love's out.
that's you better
Yeah.
stay away from that damn game. We got a backup quarterback and stuff. Moving to Sunday. Seahawks at the Panthers.
Seahawks at the Panthers. Seahawks minus 3.5.
Seahawks minus 7.5. I'm betting the Sea Chickens.
That's a big number.
They're gonna hammer 'em.
That's a big number.
Steelers at the Browns.
Steelers at the Browns. This is going to be a stupid number. It's going to be Steelers minus 3.5.
Steelers minus 4.5.
Yeah, and the Browns are going to cover, but the Steelers are going to win.
Patriots at the Jets.
The Patriots. Minus 12.5.
Booyah.
Well, I got that?
Yeah, right on the money.
I never get those big ones.
I didn't
right.
think you were going to get to 12.5. That's a random number like that. Well done.
I said 10.5, and then I said, let's add 2.
That's it. 12.5, sir. Saints at the Titans. There's an exciting game of the week of the year of the century.
Saints at the Titans. Gross out there. You know what? Give me Saints minus 3.
Saints minus 2.5.
Close.
Cardinals at the Bengals.
Cardinals at the Bengals. Bengals. Ooh, this is going to be a Bengals minus 6.5.
Bengals minus 7.
How many of these do I get close within a hook?
It's always been that, man. You've always been around the hook.
God.
Bucks at the Dolphins.
Dolphins looked like they gave up. Bucks desperately need this. I don't think the books are going to be afraid to lay a big number with the Bucks because the public still wants to bet the Bucks. Bucks minus 7.
Bucks minus 5.5.
That seems right to me. I went a little higher because of situation.
Jaguars at the Colts.
Jaguars at the Colts. Jags at the Colts. This is tough because we haven't seen the Colts tonight. In division. Jags minus 4.5.
Jags minus 7. That might be a weird one. If you think you're even thinking about taking the Colts play well tonight. That line will go down, man. You can get them at 7 right now, but they play really bad. It'll go out more too. Giants at the Raiders. Oh, great. We got some more exciting games next week. Giants at the Raiders.
Can I just say tie?
Yeah, that should be what it is.
Giants at the Raiders. I'm going to say Giants minus 1.
Giants minus 1.5.
Are you kidding me?
By the hook. Eagles at the Bills.
Eagles at the Bills. Ooh. Oh, this one's tough. I don't know which side of 3 to go to. Bills minus 2.5.
But yeah.
Okay. I was like, they're not going to go to 3.
Bears at the Niners.
Bears at the Niners. We got to wait to see what they look like tonight. I'm going to say Niners are 2.5 point favorites.
But yeah. 2 in a row. Look at you.
Look at me.
Rams at the Falcons for Monday Night Football.
Rams minus 9.5.
8.5. Rams minus 8.5.
Okay.
That's pretty good, though. You did pretty good there, sir.
Oh, that was the last one?
That's the last one. That's all of them.
I got a couple.
I think you got I usually set the over-under at like 2.5. I think you got 3 or maybe 4.
Yeah.
You got 4. You got the Lions, the Patriots, the Niners, and that Bills game. So yeah, you got 4, man. You would have we could have got good plus money on the over 3.5.
I know, right? Damn.
Dang, man.
Okay, you want to hop over and start your show, and I'll come raid you.
Yeah, I need just a couple minutes. Let me get over there and I need to get a daggum refill and all that stuff. So man, I'll get over there and get it started in just a couple minutes, sir. But you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. But we roll over the Sports Fix channel in just a minute, man. I don't know. I ain't seen Grass Guy in the chat this morning. I don't know if he's making it in there or not. So too early to tell. But he might be. He told us yesterday. He texted in the group chat. And he said, "I'm gonna start betting on darts." I said, "What?" He said, "I can't be no worse at it. I suck at everything else, so I'm just gonna find something else to bet on." I was like, "So I don't know what kind of day he had yesterday. We'll have to see if he's gonna be in there or not." But we love y'all, chat. Y'all have a great day, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. Later, buddy.
Be safe, buddy.
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
It's not here.
Oh, is it?
No.
We lost a Lego. Hold on, chap.
Where is it?
I don't know. What was it?
I was trying to find what place well to that happy yet.
Okay, I'll find it here in a minute. Okay. Okay. Colts kicker can hit from 60 easy. You got to get within range, though, man. Stroud a stud. I think Stroud is, but the offensive line is what is terrible. What should we talk about for a few minutes? I don't think I have anything else pulled up. Let's go, actually. We had some NBA games yesterday. Take a look at those scores. Oh my God, 300 points in this game, 302. Bulls 152-150 win over the Hawks. The exact opposite thing happened in the Raptors Nets game. The Nets got a win over the Raptors. Oh my goodness. How am I doing my pregame stuff? I gotta look at my pregame contest. Welcome, Andrew. Welcome. Namans. I always forget how to pronounce your name. Nam. That's what we're gonna go with. How did I do yesterday? My NBA picks. I only made 2 picks, I think. Oh, we winner chicken dinner. Anyways, Knicks defeat the Heat 132-125. Dude, the Heat are just falling apart. I don't think they're gonna get Giannis because like they have lost like 10 of their last 12 games. Spurs get another big win. I said, be careful here. You know, I can't remember if they covered the spread or not, but they defeat the Wizards 124-113. They've got Tuesday. They've got the Thunder in San Antonio, and then they've got to go to OKC on Christmas Day. We're going to have a little back-to-back Spurs, Thunder. That's going to be fun. Celtics -10. Naimans is how I like to say it. Naimans. Okay. I'll think of that. Naimans. Got it. That helps me. Because that's what I want to say, but I'm like, oh, it's just N-A, so it could be nah. But nay. I like it. Naimans. Timberwolves defeat the Bucks 103-100, and the Kings in overtime take down the Rockets. What? 125-124. That was an upset. Please tell me I didn't pick that one. Let me see. I'm glad I stayed away from that. Nope. I only had one. I had Spurs money line. We'll take it. We'll take it over there in that contest. What do we got today? Hornets, Cavs -9.5. Pacers, Celtics. This is the one that Blue was talking about. Lay it with Boston. Dude, I can never get a good feel on this Boston team. It is the Pacers, though, so about 10.5 is probably a good bet, sir. Probably a good bet. Mavericks, Pelicans. Pelicans actually favored. That is crazy. Nuggets hosting the Jazz. Nuggets -13.5. Thunder taking on the Grizzlies. Thunder laying 15.5. Dude, there's some crazy spreads in these NBA games. Warriors -5.5 against the Magic. Probably a good bet there. The Warriors at home. Although the Magic team's a little scrappy, a little banged up, but scrappy. And then Blazers hosting the Pistons. Detroit 5.5-point road favorites. Maybe look at the Pistons there. I don't know. What up, Ripper? How we doing? We'll see if Crick started yet. Has Crick started the show? No, not yet. Well, we're gonna have to rate him anyways. We're gonna have to rate him now because I gotta get going to work. Let's raid Crick. Show's about to start getting here. Say hello. Rate, smash the like button, hit the repost. The show continues over here at Sports Picks with Cricket. Make sure you give them some love. We got to get them to 1,000 at 9:33. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. But if you want a little continuation of this show, diving into more of today's lines and more of today's bets, this is the show for you. They get to the Cricket gets the stuff we aren't able to get to in the morning show. A lot more picks and stuff like that over here. So that's what interests you. You want some winners, you come over here. That's Sports Picks over on Rumble. But that's going to do it. It's going to do it, folks. Good show. We'll be back tomorrow, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, as always. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.